You ever feel like that? Like you're stuck in a rut, working your tail off, but just spinning your wheels? Well, what if I told you a simple set of rules could completely change everything? Let's dive into what is basically a blueprint for a total life transformation.
I think a lot of us can relate to this, right? This quote from entrepreneur Dan Martell, wow, it just nails that feeling of hitting rock bottom. It's a tough place to be, no doubt about it. But here's the thing, it's also the perfect starting point for an incredible journey. And check out this transformation. It is just astounding. I mean, going from grinding out 80, even 100-hour weeks just to stay afloat, to running a $100 million company in less than 40 hours a week, that's not just an upgrade, it's a complete teardown and rebuild of what you thought was possible.
So, the big question is how? How does that even happen? Well, it wasn't an accident. It wasn't about luck or just burning yourself out. It was a system, a blueprint. And that's what we're going to break down today, your step by step guide. And it all kicks off with a pretty radical shift in how you think. All right, so part one, the mindset shift. This is so crucial because, look, before you can change what you do, you got to change how you think. Everything else we're going to talk about, it's all built on this foundation, right here.
And at the absolute core of this new mindset is this idea. Let's call it rule number 6, extreme ownership. It's this pretty radical concept that you and only you are 100% responsible for every single thing in your life. Now, why is that so powerful? Well, the second you stop blaming your boss or the economy or whatever, you get all your power back. It's like moving from the passenger seat to the driver's seat of your own life. No more excuses, no more blame. And this visual just says it all, doesn't it? It's so simple. Who's responsible? It's you, 100%. Think about it. Your flight gets canceled. Okay, you can't control the airline, but you absolutely control your reaction. Are you going to sit there fuming, complaining on social media, or are you going to pull out your laptop and get some work done? That choice, that is where all your power is. You know, this whole mindset shift even changes the way you talk. Saying, I can't, is like slamming a door shut. It's final. But just add one little word, yet. I can't do that yet. See? Suddenly it's not a wall, it's a hurdle. It reframes the whole thing from a permanent roadblock to just a skill you haven't developed yet. And this brings us right to rule number 7, which is huge. You have to play the right comparison game. We all do it, right? We scroll through social media and compare our messy, behind-the-scenes life to someone else's perfectly curated highlight reel. It's a losing game. The only comparison that actually matters, the only one that will help you grow, is you today versus you yesterday. Are you a little bit better? A little bit smarter? That's the only scoreboard you need to be looking at. Okay, and to wrap up this mindset section, rule number 5. This one is powerful. If you're too much, let them go find less. Just let that sink in. Don't you dare shrink yourself to fit into smaller spaces or smaller minds. If your ambition, your drive, your energy is too much for someone, that's a sign you've outgrown them. It's not a sign you need to be smaller. Let them go find less. Your mission is to find the people who see your fire and want to pour gasoline on it. So having a powerful mindset, that's awesome, but it's just the start, right? You got to do something with it. So now that we've kind of reset our internal compass, let's get into part 2, the action framework. This is where we turn all that thinking into real, tangible results. All right, rule number 1. This is a game changer. You have to learn the difference between being busy and being productive. You know what I mean. Busy work is, well, it's comfortable. It's answering emails, reorganizing your desktop. It feels like you're doing something, but you're just running on a hamster wheel. Productive work? Oh, that's the stuff that scares you a little bit. It's the work that really stretches you, that forces you to grow, the work that actually moves the needle. So what happens when a problem hits? The natural tendency is to freak out, to spiral. Instead, you use rule number 3, the immediate action framework, and it is so simple. Step 1, what's the real issue here? Pinpoint it. Step 2, ask yourself this one question. What is the very next single physical action I can take to move this forward? And step 3, just do it. Now, not later, now. It's all about moving fast, not about being perfect. And that brings up a really deep question. I want you to really think about this for a second. Who would you be if you didn't have this problem? It's weird, right? Sometimes we get so attached to our struggles, they kind of become our identity. But what if you could just let it go? Just move on.
I know that can be a terrifying thought, but man, it's also where you find real freedom.
And maybe the ultimate action hack is rule number 8. Swallow your pride and ask for help. Seriously, find someone who's already done what you're trying to do. They've already walked the paths. They've already hit the landmines. They can just hand you the map. Think about it. Learning from their mistakes can literally shave years off your journey. And this isn't just some feel-good idea. The data shows that good mentorship can speed up your progress by 3 times. 3! That's insane. Okay, so we've got the mindset, we've got the action plan, but how do you make it all stick? Well, you need a lifestyle that actually supports your growth. So let's jump into part 3, the lifestyle philosophy that holds this whole system together. And this brings us to a core philosophy, rule number 2, and I love this one. Create like you're rich, but spend like you're broke. So what does that mean? It means when it comes to investing in yourself, your skills, your business, your network, you go all in, like money's no object. But when it comes to your personal spending, you live like you're broke. You stay disciplined. Why? Because that discipline frees up the cash you need to jump on those massive opportunities when they pop up. And this isn't just some abstract theory. I mean, think about the famous story of Jeff Bezos building his first desk out of an old door. He had the money, but he was focused. It's all about choosing long-term wins over short-term comforts. For you and me, that might look like asking, do I really need the brand new phone, or could I put that same money into a course that could literally double my income? It's a choice between looking good today and being good tomorrow. All right, let's tie this all together. Let's look at how all these different rules start to work together to create some serious momentum. See, this isn't just a random list of tips. It's a system. It's designed to create a positive feedback loop, a true upward spiral in your life. And the engine for that spiral is rule number 4. Now, this one might sound a little harsh at first, but listen, no one cares about your story until you win. So go win. It's not about being cold, it's about being real. That story of your struggle, it becomes 1,000 times more powerful once you're on the other side. Your success is what turns your pain into a playbook for other people. So yeah, go win. And that's exactly how this spiral works. Every single day, you're making tiny decisions, and each one either pushes you up or pulls you down. Are you going to take ownership, or are you going to blame someone else? That's rule number 6. Are you going to do the easy, busy work or the hard, productive work? That's rule number 1. Every good choice stacks on top of the last one, building this unstoppable upward momentum. And as we wrap up, I want to leave you with a really powerful idea. What if? What if the worst thing that ever happened to you is sitting right next to your greatest purpose? Think about it. The strength you built, the empathy you learned, the unique perspective you gained from that struggle. What if that is the exact raw material for your life's mission? So there you have it. That's the blueprint. The rules are actually pretty simple when you break them down. Own your life, take smart action, and live with discipline. The pen is in your hand now. The only question left is, what story are you going to write?